Yeah, so let me start with virtual brands. I think back to how do you make it simple for operations to be able to execute? We really had that lens, in addition to when you're talking about a virtual brand that lives solely more like a digital storefront on a third party. And if you think of it that way, then you should really be thinking in terms of how do the search terms work. And so what we did on our virtual brands is say, okay, where are the gaps in the marketplace? We quickly launched several brands. Again, keep in mind that our business shifted from dine-in to off-premise very, very quickly, like many of you experienced. And so it was a bit opportunistic and move fast to see what worked. And what we learned is that there are gaps in the third-party marketplace as it relates to offerings. And so we have one wing department, which honestly doesn't do very much because it's a lot of competition. And even though we have wings on our own menu, they are rated very high, it doesn't make a lot of sense. But on the flip side of that, we have one that's called Fresh Set that is more geared towards healthy. Again, it has unique menu items on there that you can't per se get at Red Robin. But how they come up on the KDS is as call it a Cobb salad minus a couple of ingredients and add a couple of ingredients. So the team member doesn't know any different. They're used to customizing that way. So that's really a way that I think you can not adding a lot of complexity, but reaching a whole new consumer base that may not think of Red Robin beyond burgers, where we have some other great menu offerings as well. As far as the Donato's partnership goes, this really came about as we started looking at, what are the gaps on our menu? And so as we were kind of identifying that, we really looked to see that pizza and burgers are the two most consumed items in North America today. And as you think about Donato's, it's a great high quality pizza. The cook times are similar to ours. The price point made sense. It fit in with our brand positioning. And so, we went after and said, hey, look, this is an opportunity where we can call it nest or put inside of Donato's into a Red Robin. And you may think that's pretty radical or different, and I'll talk a little bit in a second about how that comes to life from a consumer standpoint, but honestly, this has been going on for quite some time in retail. Sunglass Hut inside of a Macy's, Pizza Hut inside of a Target, or Coca-Cola inside of restaurants, right? So think of it much more like a product offering that rounds out our menu that has high brand infinity and people love it, and now we can